This is a to-the-point video. It is a condensed version of the full review. I will not answer questions in the comments section for this video. Please watch the full review if you want detailed information, and that video will be linked in the description section below. The HarmonicDyne Zeus is one of the newest hi-fi headphones on the market. It is by a relatively unknown brand. The Zeus is a $350 headphone and is the second product from HarmonicDyne. The Zeus is built of metal, wood, and some plastic. The overall frame is metal, likely aluminum. The ear cups are made of metal and wood. The headband is metal, but there is a large plastic portion that contains the headband padding. The ear cups swivel freely and possibly a little too freely. There's little to no resistance to the ear cup movement, so they may flop around if you pick the headphone up from a desk. The Zeus has average comfort. The ear pads sit around my ears and the clamping force is gentle but still firm enough for a full seal. The clamping is less than that of the HD6XX or the HD560S. The Zeus comes with only one set of ear pads, which HarmonicDyne calls Nano Velvet. These ear pads tend to make a full seal. The Zeus also comes with a single balance cable. There's a 4.4mm to 3.5mm adapter in the packaging. The carrying case is quite bulky and seemingly unnecessary. The case is not travel-friendly, and I do not think it is made of premium materials. Indeed, the case seemed a bit on the cheaper side. As for sound, the Zeus has a balanced sound signature. The Zeus has a sub-bass roll-off, but it is not anemic. Sub-bass is still audible, but might be distant on bassier tracks. Mid-bass has a slight emphasis. It is not bloated, but a few decibels increased from neutral. In my tests, I heard audible distortion in the sub-bass when listening to very bassy songs with the volume at near maximum safe levels. The mids sound fairly natural but smooth. Vocals especially have a veneer of smoothness. Vocal grain is either smoothed out or recessed so that the detail is less obvious. Female sibilance is a nudge above neutral. This is a very slight alteration. Male sibilance is gentle and a bit rolled off. Treble is also rolled off in some respects. Some treble instruments sound less energetic than they should be, while others appear to have almost neutral presentation. Regardless, treble is not harsh or fatiguing. The Zeus provides a gentle rendition of treble. The Zeus is above average in detail and clarity. Multiple vocalists, shifting of cellos, creaking of wood, pops and sizzles, and electric buzzing effects are all audible without difficulty. However, some details are less than upfront. For example, the gravelly nature to some vocals is smoothed out, and sharp intakes of breaths sound more like shallow gasps. On new light, the Zeus provided 9 to 10 footsteps. The Zeus has above-average soundstage. It is wider than the HD6XX, the LCD-1, and Neumann ND-H20. It has similar soundstage as the Hi-Fi Man Sundara and Avondone Planar. The Zeus provides some depth and verticality, but not a 3D effect of sound all around your head. I compared the Zeus to the Sundara HD6XX and Sivka Phoenix. All four of these headphones sound rather different. The Sundara, for example, has a greater sub-bass roll-off but is closer to neutral in the mid-bass. The Sundara has greater sibilance and grain, and more neutral treble. The 6XX sounded closest to the Zeus. However, it was not an identical match. The 6XX has a similar bass response to that of the Zeus. The mids, however, are a bit more forward on the 6XX. The 6XX has more vocal grain, but the Zeus has a bit more sibilance. The 6XX has treble that is less clear and seems to be a bit more rolled off than what I heard on the Zeus. The Zeus is clearer overall. The Phoenix has more bass than the Zeus. The Phoenix has less bass clarity and more bass bleed into the mids. Vocals have more sibilance and grain on the Phoenix. The Phoenix has treble that is closer to neutral, whereas the Zeus tends to roll off treble energy. The Zeus provides more clarity than the Phoenix and also has wider soundstage than the Phoenix. Overall, the Zeus is a competent headphone with a smooth presentation. There is conservative coloration in the bass, but noticeable coloration to both the mids and treble. If you like gentle treble and smooth vocals, then the Zeus might sound pleasant to you. However, if you like more neutral presentation, then the Zeus may sound dark and unexciting. $350 is a lot to ask for this headphone. I question this price tag. I think the overall package, the build and accessories, does not warrant $350. The sound signature is fairly unique, but nothing groundbreaking. Yes, the Zeus has smooth rendition and a relaxed presentation. However, you can get a relaxed presentation on the cheaper HD6XX, but of course, with also a more intimate sound signature. The pair of Zeus headphones I reviewed in this video were loaned to me by Dave the Honest Audiophile. During my review period, I decided to buy the Zeus and ordered a new set from Amazon. I did not do this because the Zeus is an amazing bargain. Rather, I did it because I believe the Zeus provides the type of colored sound that favors some of my music preferences. The Zeus is not a jack of all trades, but what it does competently. I do not think anyone needs to rush out to buy the Zeus, particularly at $350. This headphone is a little overpriced. I think $200 to $250 is a more appropriate price tag. However, if you're absolutely sure that you want the performance and sound of the Zeus, then it is indeed a fine headphone. It's simply not God level,